y'all. We had a happy snow day. Uh, Still recuperating from the snow day. I ain't even about to lie. Still recuperating. It hurt. Oh, man.
When a man, when a man, when a man feels love, show the world his fault. When a man, when a man, I think you two gotta show him. I'm afraid. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know? Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you.
It's a five-star world premiere. Tell me up in the headphones. The biggest for real, man. No facade. Yeah. Five-star minute. I'm going prison. Just a year ago, try to play me. I'll talk about my man, cause broke your. Yeah. It's five-star. Five-star boy in the. I'm going brazen. When just a week ago, try to play me. I'll talk about my man, cause I put him on your and have broke. Like he was Tiki. That show price going up. I know these love food, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, change that. But I can't forget what I did at back though. Classy, yeah. My broski savage. I one time, but now she back again. When I'm in Cali, I keep the. Cause I ain't lacking. She said that's her best friend. I guess I'm friends.
Big quarter 9 to 5 working for me. They chat know I'ma go like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turn like Ben 10. But a peeking, I'm on road with it. Pray to God I make it back. Monte Carlo in the trenches faster than a scaffold. I can't hang around no rap, my mama taught me better than that. It feel better when I'm around me, that's my habitat. He just rapping, getting the store, I heard he pay for his respect. I buy like every damn contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. Having 5-star, gotta ask.
Five-star boy in the. I'm going brazen. When just a week ago, try to play me. I'm talking about my man, cause I put him on your and have broke. Like he was Tiki. That show price going up. I know these love food, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, change that. But I can't forget what I did at back though.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm on mine. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm on mine. I'm a dog, I'm on mine. I already so far in my blood, yeah. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting.
created a new bill. I ain't like my last bill. I ain't gonna lie. Dang, I can work, I guess.
Yeah.
Excuse me, fellas, your pick is here.
MP. I am Coach Ray Hopkins.
Coach.
And this is our governor, Howard Forbes.
Please call me Howard.
I won't, but it's nice to meet you, sir. Both of you. And I'm thrilled to be here.
Yeah, but we are thrilled to have you. I mean, I told my people to do whatever it takes to get you on this team. Lucky for them, they didn't let me down.
No, lucky for both of us. I mean, as you know, I was shopping around some other options, but when you guys came through with that opportunity to be a starter my first year, that's what I wanted, so I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah, about that. And I know we promised you a starting spot, and we're sticking with that. But we need you to come through for us.
Now, look, no one believes in you more than I do, right? Seriously. I asked around, and all the other owners, they thought I was crazy for promising a starting role to a second rounder.
It's highly unusual.
Which is why we need you to come through for us.
Consider it done, sir. Whatever it takes.
All right.
Yeah, I like that attitude. You see that response?
Yeah, see, I told you, Ray, right? You've got your analytics, you got your draft board, but I know people. And MP has got that something special that you just cannot teach.
Oh, so you see it too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I thought I was losing it. No, I'm here for this organization, whatever it needs.
Well, we need you to make an impact tonight, and that's on either end of the court. Because if you don't, people are going to question why you're starting, and those can lead to distractions.
Yeah, you know the media. They're going to blame me for allegedly interfering with the basketball decision makers.
You can't have that, Kim.
Well, I'll make you 2 promises. By the end of tonight's game, 1, I'll make you look like a legend.
Okay.
And 2, you're gonna look like a genius.
I knew I liked you, MP. Seriously, get out there, make us proud.
Thank you, sir. All
Thanks,
right,
man.
Coach.
About to tear it up.
Bring the family out to the next game for our next grand giveaway. First 10,000 fans get a Trailblazers mini flag. The perfect accessory for any room, office, or car dashboard.
We hope to see you again. So visit us online or at the ticket booth for availability of any future Trailblazers game.
Before you take off today, fans, check out limited Trailblazer ticket options that are remaining for our upcoming home game. They won't last long. The National Basketball Association and the Portland Trailblazers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain.
For this young man, a lot of hard work and a winding road to get to this point. MP beginning his NBA journey here tonight. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Matisse Thybulle out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Avdia in at the 3, small forward. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's MP, back to Edwards. Fires from the wing. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Thybulle. Pass to Klingon. Shot clock at 6. for three. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Klingon.
Well, you know, since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, Holiday has worked on that shot.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks so much. Well, if you haven't heard MP's name before, you're not alone. He's had a rise from obscurity to this NBA starting lineup. Tonight, MP gets his first chance to shine on the NBA stage, and if he continues his current trajectory, he won't be unknown for long.
All right, we'll see how he does. Thanks a lot. And Legs, the impact of Toumani Camara, a big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. MP, a screen on Holiday. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
MP against Avdia. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Klingon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Klingon. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
He misses the free throw. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame, and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great. Shams, appreciate the report.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
To the paint. Here's Klingon, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's MP. Randall on the screen. MP, the pass to Randall. And they're running. Avdia from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's MP. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Avdia outside. Down low. Here's Klingon. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Klingon's got 5 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Camara, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Thibault. He's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Avdia. Thibault against MP. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to MP.
2 minutes.
Edwards against Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. 18 feet out. Edwards can't hit.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to MP. He shoots a 3. Good work defensively by Thybulle. Trailblazers lead by 5. Pass to Kamara. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. That one falls. Kamara's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Randall outside. MP inside. Covered by Thybulle. MP getting it done inside. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
Grant's checked in for Kamara. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Randall. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Outside Thybulle. Gobert with the double. Pass to Klingon. Klingon with a screen. Inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
20 seconds left in the first half. Reed passes to MP. Back to Reed. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Thybulle, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. So we conclude the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look at Portland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Portland Trailblazers. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Toumani Camara. What are they telling you, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. They've made the call that they feel it's okay for him to play. And even though there's a moderate recovery time, he's also confident at the moment to be back on the floor.
Okay, thanks for that.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has has arrived. Thanks. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 3. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, BA, there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
Off the mark there with a 3. Timberwolves trail by 10. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. MP, the pass to Gobert. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
DiVincenzo against Holiday to the middle. Oh, deflected and stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Avdia. It's stolen by Thibault. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
First free throw is good. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Avdia. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Randall with it. Guarded now by Klingon. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Holiday. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. That's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Holiday powers it home.
And you know, night in and night out, Holiday plays with tremendous effort. He wears out an opponent at both ends.
Randall, the pass to MP. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Holiday taking his time here. Outside Thibault. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Randall right side. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for Portland. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Grant comes in for Kamara. And Murray subbed in for Thibault. New group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant. Deni Avdia's checked in for Murray. And it's Thibault in for Lillard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Matisse Thybulle out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
MP with it. Avdia picks him up. To take the lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's Holiday. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. DiVincenzo pulls it down.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
MP. Yes, sir! Count it!
What a bucket for MP. He's so hungry to own these big moments.
Outside Holiday. Here's Avdia. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
MP outside from deep. Oh, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Outside Holiday. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Here's MP. Randall on the screen. Now Edwards. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Thibault.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Right side Holiday. With a crossover. Avdia outside. And he nails it.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
And so Portland takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Well, Mama said there'd be days like this. Tough night for you from the field and your team as a whole. How do you nip this thing in the bud and get it back on track?
I mean, the answer is right there. Trust in each other. Trust in the work. The NBA is highly competitive, man. You're gonna struggle sometimes, but you can't mope around feeling sorry for yourself. Look, I get knocked down, and I come back stronger every time, period.
You believe in you, MP. Over to you, BA.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan.
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great.
What's up, MP?
Remember not to miss any home game, Laker fans. We have both single and package games available. Make sure to go to the nearest ticket booth or visit us online to grab your ticket to upcoming games today. The National Basketball Association and Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as talking, blowing up, attempting to enter the courts or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time,
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
And you look across the NBA landscape, Stan, a lot of turnover in the summer.
Yeah, Kevin, it takes a few weeks just to get used to seeing coaches and players in different spots around the league. And it'll take some time for those players and coaches to adjust as well.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's MP in at the small forward. Reeves against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Doncic kicks to Hachimura. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. So it's the Timberwolves now. Now here's Randall. Pass to MP. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for MP. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Out to Edwards. MP with a screen on Reeves. And the basket by Edwards.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others, and I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
MP kicks to DiVincenzo. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. Here's MP. Has to Gobert. Randall outside. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it again. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hands. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked. J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside for Smart. Ayton, the pass to Smart. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence in center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Jake LaRavia out there with Marcus Smart. And it's LeBron at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Luka Doncic. Allie, what have you heard there?
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. He told me the cause of discomfort right now is a strain to the lower back. So with all of this happening right now at the start of the season, guys, it'll be interesting to see what changes they make to the lineups.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Here's LaRavia. Following the basket by LeBron James. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by MP. As we've mentioned before, MP took a bit of an unusual path to the NBA. He spent some time in Europe to develop his skills before finding his way to an NBA roster.
And going overseas to develop is something that more than a few players have done before. For a guy like MP, it offered a chance to learn what it means to be a professional and really refine his game before jumping to the NBA.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Julius Randle. James in the post, covered by MP, and James throws it down.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
And a wide open look for MP. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And that concludes the first half. Minnesota on top, up 7. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
36.
I think for the Timberwolves, starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the big men on the floor for him, Randle and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 2. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
In each of his first 7 seasons in the NBA, Coach, DeAndre Ayton has averaged a double-double.
Yeah, Kevin, I think DeAndre Ayton, despite being a former #1 pick, has actually become one of the more underrated big guys in the league. Like, this guy, as you said, is consistent. He gets it done every night, every year, and you can count on him. I like DeAndre Ayton.
From deep, Reeves. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Now, here's MP. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. Kick by Randle. MP dishes to Edwards. Off target from outside.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Bounce pass from Smart. Pass to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Now, here's MP. Picked by Randle. To the paint. He sinks the 11-footer. Randle's got 17.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
James with it, covered by MP. James kicks to Ayton. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves leading by 7. MP passes to Randle. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, Kevin. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we could be a really good team. Redick said
Redick has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the Laker 5. It's Randall. Hachimura rips it down.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Now Smart. LeBron James from 15 feet away. It's good.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Smart. The Lakers leading. James, he nails it from 11.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
Randall against Hachimura. It's stolen by Hachimura. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Takes the 3. Gobert there for the rebound. The Timberwolves are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Randall. And he banks the layup in.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all.
MP with a screen on Reed. Now Gobert. Oh, what a finish.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. James against MP. Leaves it in off the window.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
MP outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Missed on the 3. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Tough loss for you tonight, MP. Did the defense do anything special to throw you off, or was this loss more about your team and your approach?
We just didn't have what it takes to win. Me especially. I got to get my guys involved more as a leader. Assist numbers were way too low, but I'm confident we'll clean all that up and get a win next time out. Because we have to. Because losing like this makes me sick.
Better luck next time, MP.
Thanks.
Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. So long and good night, everyone.